Welcome all of you to this online webinar on how to trade without a technical tension, fundamental confusion and advisory stress. Many people have failed to stay in stock market trading for more than a year or two because of this technical tension, fundamental confusion and advisory stress. Some people are used to free stuff, tips and calls which led to failure. Some are used to the dabba trading and gossips and failed. Now you may think, how is it possible to trade without technical, fundamental or advisory, or at least even tips and calls? Is there a way to trade effortlessly in stock market? Now these are the questions that must be running in your mind when I say this, but then yes, today there is an invention, a revolutionary invention of this era. It has become essential in the tough times the world is facing. This invention is supporting people who have lost their job, striving to earn income by trading from home, trading futures and options to come out of the fear of future life. Yes, gentlemen, this revolutionary invention, we call it the dynamic live. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world, called the Dominic Method. Now, what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is, it directly tells you the right entry and right exit, when to buy and when to sell. It will automatically tell you. So today you don't have to waste your time following any technicals or fundamentals or advisory or even tips and calls. Straight away we can start trading and start making money. But then you know that the market conditions keep changing. There are varieties of price movement, but in any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, this dynamic live has some very unique intelligence in it. Now, which are these intelligence? Now, how does it work and how you can benefit from it? Let's have a look today. Now, when it comes to trading, the most important thing, the one and only important thing that you have to learn here is the right entry and right exit. But at the same time, as right entry and right exit is very, very important, when not to enter and when not to exit is also equally very important when it comes to trading in stock market. And today this dynamic live helps you automatically identify it. Now how? Let us have a look. Now this dynamic live, in this dynamic live you can see here, this is the price movement that we are looking at. Now in this price movement you can see, as the price keeps moving, and if this dynamic live feels that yes, this is a good point to buy, if it feels that the price is about to increase even further, then here in the action information very clearly it will be written as buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come, please take a long position, act now, buy it immediately. So when this is said, now you will have complete clarity that yes, now it looks like moving up. That is the reason it is asking us to buy it immediately. So let us go ahead, do the trade. So you'll be able to trade with complete confidence. But similarly, when the price is increasing, there are times when this dynamic live feels that this seems to be a trap. The price may not increase further anymore from here. Looks like there is some manipulation happening. In such a case, the action will automatically tell you buy signal, wait and buy. It means buy signal has come, but please wait. You don't have to buy it. Wait for a better price. You will get a better price. Then you can think about buying it. So when you have these information, now what happens is trading becomes very easy. Decision making becomes very effortless. And when you're trading there effortlessly with a very relaxed mindset, that is when you'll start seeing money. Similarly, when the price starts decreasing, then this action information will very clearly tell you that sell short, act now. It means sell signal has come, please take a short position, act now. It means earlier when there was a buying information, it means when the price is increasing, could have traded and made profits there. But then similarly, when the price starts decreasing, even there you can trade and earn profits. That is by taking a short position. But when exactly to take a short position is the most important thing. And today this dynamic live will automatically tell you that. And similarly, when the price is decreasing, and if this dynamic live feels that no, this is not a good point to sell, looks like this is a trap, the price may reverse all of a sudden. In that case, the action will automatically tell you sell signal, wait and sell. It means sell signal has come, but please wait, don't sell this. So when to enter, when to exit, it will automatically tell you. At the same time, when not to enter, when not to exit is also automatically identified by this dynamic line. And similarly, there is one more intelligence. Now, before that, you can see here, there is this point where it said a sell signal, wait and sell. Now, after that, just observe what has happened. The very next day, there is a gap down in the price. But in spite of the gap down, the action information is telling you sell signal, wait and sell. It means it still feels it is going to reverse. Be careful. So by looking at this, by reading this, now what you will do here is you will not do the trade, you will wait. And when you wait, now what happens here is just observe, the price has completely reversed. Right? So by not doing this trade, now what has happened is you have eventually avoided a minus trade. Now this is the most important thing. Right entry and right exit, isn't it? Similarly, there is one more intelligence here. We call this as the zigzag cautions. Now whenever the price keeps moving up and down, all the temporary price reversals are identified by these zigzag cautions. Now how? Let us have a look. Now here is a case where the price was consistently increasing for the whole day. But then when you see any trader watching the price movement in the live market, and when they see that the price is consistently increasing, now what will happen is they will be tempted to buy. Anyone will be tempted to buy. But as the price starts increasing, right at the top, there is a zigzag symbol. You can see this, the red colored symbol on top. Now once the zigzag symbol appears, it means it is telling you, get ready, the price is about to reverse. Now when you know that the price can reverse from here, now what you can do here is, if you have taken a buy position earlier, you can exit the trade with maximum profits very early, right at the top, which no other normal trader has ever been able to do it. But then today it is automatically done here. And then next day you can see here there is a big gap down. So what happened is, when you had a buy position earlier, you were able to book your profits very early with maximum profits, so that the next day when there is a gap down, you have avoided a minus trade. Similarly, when the price starts decreasing, you can see here, as the price starts decreasing, right at the bottom, the zigzag caution symbol is appearing, telling you that be prepared, the price is about to reverse. Now anyone who took a short position would have thought about, exiting with the maximum profits. You could have exited there. Now after exiting, what happens next? Let's have a look. And after that, the price starts reversing. It is almost, there is not a small movement from the low that it has made. It has almost recovered close to 500, 600 points. Now by exiting your trades with maximum profits, what you have done is, first thing, you have eventually avoided a minus trade. And the other thing is, as you have exited very early, you are piling up your profits. Your balance keeps on growing. And not only this, we have this most important intelligence here, the sideways caution. Now you know that price always does not move in an uptrend or in a downtrend. It also moves in sideways. Now this is one phase where majority of traders incur a series of minus trade. So what is a sideways movement? Sideways movement is a phase where the price keeps moving up and down frequently within a very small range, or sometime in a bigger range. But then when you observe the price movement in a sideways market, now what will happen is, it is very difficult for a common trader to understand which direction the price is about to move. And above that, it is very difficult for anyone to understand that it is in sideways in the first place. But then today, this dynamic live intelligence is the one and only platform in the whole world which can automatically identify the sideways movement for you. And not only that, it identifies sideways movement before it starts. Now this is a major benefit. When this information is given to you, when this price movement is identified, then what benefit that you can derive from it? Let's have a look. Now here is a place where the price has managed to come down, but then as the price came down, right at this point, it is saying in the reason, it is very clearly written as sideways nearing sign. It means it is telling you, it is preparing you in advance, telling you be prepared, the sideways is nearing, be careful. And later, after some time, the information changes to sideways start sign. Now once it says sideways start sign, now you know that sideways has started. Now the movement will frequently be up and down, and especially if you're trading in options, this is the place where your premiums will start melting very fast. Now when you know that it is already in sideways, now what you can do is, whatever trade that you have taken, you can exit it fast with minimum profits. Or the other best thing that you can do here is you can stop trading the script, go trade some other script which is not in sideways. Right? Now this is the best thing that you can do. Now once it says sideways, start sign. Now later it will also tell you sideways now. It means this is a particular stock which is at present in sideways. Now when you know that it is in sideways, now any trading opportunity you get here, it's better you exit it fast with minimum profits. And later once it tells you sideways, end the sign, only then you know that the flat movement is over. Now it is not going to move in a small range. Now it is about for it to, it is time for it to move in a single direction. Now there is a time where you can get in and start trading. Now these are the benefits here. Now without knowing this information, when you go there and when you start trading, now what will happen is whenever you buy, the price goes down. Whenever you sell, the price goes up. Have you experienced this situation? And have you experienced this happening consistently, continuously? All right. But then today, with this information, you will be able to avoid those situations. In fact, when you learn a bit more about this, then what will happen is now even in sideways movement, you will be able to trade and earn money. Not only this sideways, there is one more most important intelligence, that is this dynamic system caution and DMBOTS. Now, whenever there is a major movement in the market, major uptrend or a major downtrend, before the major movement, these dynamic system caution symbols will appear telling you that the price is about to reverse. Now, normally whenever there is a major movement, what happens? A normal trader would have done a trade, they would have entered, exited very fast, entered, exited very fast. You would have ended up doing some multiple trades, and in a major movement, you must have earned some peanut-sized profits. And especially when there is a major downtrend, you know that downtrends are always fast, quick, big movements. There is a phase where one can make big, quick profits. But then how will you trade? How will you trade? Now, when the movement is so very fast, when will you sell? When will you buy? By the time you realize that, the price would have already moved, isn't it? But then today, with the help of these dynamic system cautions, now how one can trade and how one can benefit from the major movements, let's have a look. Now here is an example where the price has been moving up, and the very next day there is a gap up. But as soon as there is a gap up, there is some symbol appearing in this dynamic line. We call this as a dynamic system caution. Now whenever this dynamic system caution appears, it means get ready, the price is about to reverse. And especially you can expect a bigger movement coming your way. Now when you get this information, now what you will be able to do here is you will be able to exit your trades very early with maximum profits. And not only that, you will also be able to take the opposite trade very early in order to capture the big movement. Now after this dynamic system caution that has appeared, now what happens next? Let's have a look. You can see here a big movement. Let me go back to the previous example that I showed you. When this dynamic system caution appeared, just look at the price. It is almost 21,621, and from there, later once the price came down, it has come down till 20,767. It is literally close to 900 points movement. When you have this information, that is when you will be able to benefit from these big movements. Not only that, even when the price starts decreasing, and when there is a big downtrend happening, right at the bottom, these dynamic system caution symbols will appear telling you that be prepared, it is time for the price to reverse. Now after this, now what has happened here is there is a big movement that has happened, literally close to more than 1,500 points movement from the low. So only when you have this information, now what will happen is you will be able to exit your previous short positions very early, right close to the bottom. And not only that, you'll also be able to take the opposite trade in order to capture this big movement. So these are all the benefits here. With the help of this dynamic, with the help of all these intelligence, one will be able to trade like a professional trader in stock market. And today, as many people already want to trade in options, but then how to trade in options? This is one very important question. And in order to trade in options today, many people are reading books, spending a lot of time trying to understand what is options. There are people who have spent years of their life in trading, but then yet they are not able to understand what is this concept of options and how to trade this. But then today, this dynamic live intelligence will solve all your problems here, because from here on, there is no need for you to read any books. There is no need for you to learn what is options and lot many other things. Straight away, you can start trading in options and start earning money. Now, how to do that? How does this dynamic live help you to achieve this? Let's have a look. Now, whenever the price is increasing, or whenever, now first of all, when the price is moving, major movements are happening here in any given market conditions. For you to get the right entry and right exit, these many intelligence are there, which we just saw. But then today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these intelligence. Your job is to just follow this Dominic method level 2. Because this Dominic method collects all the information from these intelligence and finally tells you what you are supposed to do. And for that, you just have to check the action information. So whenever the price is increasing, and if it is a good point to buy, here in the action, it will be very clearly written as buy call option now. And similarly, if the price starts decreasing, if it is a good point to sell, then it will be written as buy put option now. For the first time ever in the whole world, when it comes to trading in options, Dynamic Live is the one and only platform which can automatically tell you how to trade in options, when to trade in options, what to trade in options. So today you don't have to waste your time learning too many things about options. Straight away start trading and start earning money. And once it tells you buy call option, now you can see the information here. Anyone who reads it very easily, you will be able to understand what you are supposed to do. Just read it, buy call option now. It means you are supposed to buy a call option, something called as a call option. And once you buy it, now what happens later? Normally when you do a trade, a common trader, when they are trading there, once you enter into a trade, the very next thing that happens here is you are stuck with fear, panic, tension, because you don't know what to do. Are you supposed to hold it? How long to hold it? Or are you supposed to exit it with minimum profits? Now, when this is not clear, when you have these confusions running in your mind, then what will happen is whenever you trade, whenever you earn money, your profits will be small and your minus will be big. But then today, for the first time ever in the whole world, Dynamic Live Intelligence is so very advanced that once it tells you buy call option now, later it itself will tell you how long to hold your position. You can see here, it will tell you hold call option now. Now, as long as it tells you hold call option, so simply hold on to your call option. And later at some point, very clearly, it will be written as exit call option. So once it says exit call, then it means you are supposed to exit the call option that you have already bought. So when to enter, how long to hold, when to exit, automatically it will guide you on this. Your job is to just follow whatever it tells you to do. Do you think you have to learn anything here? There's absolutely nothing. You can straight away start trading, isn't it? So in this case, it has not only told us to exit call option, but then it has also said exit call and buy put option now. Very clearly it is written here, exit call and buy put option now. So once you have exited a call, you will buy a put option. Now, why is it telling you to buy a put option? Because it feels that the price is about to decrease. Now, when the price is decreasing, for you to make money, even in a downtrending market, it is asking you to buy a put option. So you have bought a put option. Now, after buying a put option, later it tells you hold a put option. As you can see here, once it told you hold put option, and later you can see there is a big gap down in the price. And after that, later at some point, it will be very clearly written like this, exit put option now. Now, this is the time where you are supposed to exit your put option. So when to enter, how long to hold, and when to exit. Complete information is given so that even a beginner or any experienced trader, whoever you are, even a beginner who doesn't know anything about options trading, will be able to start trading and start earning money. But then when it comes to trading in options, there is one more important thing that you have to learn, and that is to select the right strike price. Now, some of you watching this session may be thinking, boss, first of all, I don't know what is a strike price. Well, you don't have to know what is a strike price, but the only thing that you have to know here is when it comes to trading in options, there is something called a strike price, and you have to select one strike price because there will be many strike prices. So many strike prices will be available for you to choose, and you have to select the right strike price out of them. But then today, you don't have to worry because even the right strike prices are automatically identified by this Dynamic Live. You can see here the automated strike prices. So whenever it tells you to buy a call option, all that you have to do here is come look at this pyramid pointing upward. There are 3 numbers here. Pick one number out of these 3. That is your right strike price. Similarly, if it is written as buy put option now, then come look at this pyramid pointing downward. Pick one number out of these 3. That is your right strike price. So even the right strike price is selected here. So all that you have to do is whenever it tells you to buy a call option, select the right strike price and just do the trade. Just do the trade. This is all that you're supposed to do here. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you watching the session may be thinking, boss, I'm a beginner. I don't know what is futures, what is options in the first place. Will I be able to learn all these things? Will I be able to trade and earn money? How many days will it take for me to learn all these things? Many questions must be running in your mind. But then as I promised you in the beginning of session today, you're going to master this futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now, I know that when I say make these statements, many of you watching the session may laugh at it. Some of you will rubbish it because there are people who have spent years of their life and they are yet to understand this concept of futures and options. And I'm today talking about mastering it in just 7 minutes. So all I would like to tell you here is just go through the session. Maybe at the end of the session, you may have to revise your opinion. In the meantime, there are many of them who have, asked some questions here on the, in the YouTube. All I would like to tell you here is just hold on. I will definitely answer to all your questions. But as I promised you, now how do we master futures and options trading in just 7 minutes? It's very easy. First of all, if you are a beginner who doesn't know anything, let me tell you the truth. It is very good. It is very good that you are a beginner. It is very good that you don't know anything because your mind is a clean slate. Because of which, whatever it tells you to do, whatever is told here, you will simply blindly follow it. Now that is what we want you to do. And as long as you're doing that, you are in for some serious money. And all that you have to do is just read what's written in the action here. As you can see now, it is written as hold buy call option now. So all you have to do here is just read it and read it loud. And before you read it, you must know which script you are trading. So this is Bank Nifty that you're looking at. So read it as Bank Nifty buy call option now. And as I told you earlier, when it comes to trading in options, you have to select the right strike price. So pick one number out of these three. Since it is a call option, let us say I pick this number, 20,900 strike price. So you have to read it as Bank Nifty buy call option now, 20,900 strike price. Will you be able to do this much? Yes. If you still have a doubt in your mind, now what you can do is you can pick up your phone right now, make a call to your stockbroker right away, and you can ask him over the phone. If I tell you Bank Nifty buy call option now 20,900 strike price, if I give you only this information over the phone, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. And when you ask him, you'll be surprised to listen to his answer because his answer will be a big yes. Because they don't care whether you know what is futures, what is options. They don't care whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. The only thing that they care here is, have you given them the complete information or not? If you have given them the complete information, they will simply place the order. So here you have told them which script, you said Bank Nifty. What to do, you said buy call option now. Which strike price, you said 20,900 strike price. All the right information has been conveyed, so they will simply place the order. Now for you to make a phone call and convey this message over the phone, now how much time is it going to take? It is a matter of 20-30 seconds, isn't it? 30 seconds, you make a phone call, you tell them Bank Nifty buy call option now 20,900 strike price. They will simply place the order and tell you what price it has been bought. Now after that, just cut the call. And later it will tell you hold call option, so hold on to it. At some point it will very clearly tell you exit call option now. So when it is written as exit call option now, one more phone call, you tell them Bank Nifty exit call option now. By now they already know which call option you have bought, so they will simply place an order to exit the trade. So another 30 seconds. 30 seconds for an entry, 30 seconds for an exit. You do this 7 times in a row, it means you have mastered options trading. Now how will you know that you have mastered options trading? When the public starts calling you that you are a master, when your stockbroker, when I start calling you that you are a master of options trading, then obviously you are a master of options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master of options trading? It is because when you follow this Dominic method and when you do this 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time, when your account balance is in profit, then obviously anyone and everyone will call you that you are a master. So the truth here is, gentlemen, it doesn't matter how many books you have read. It doesn't matter how many years of experience or knowledge you have. The only thing that matters here is, have you really made money or not? If you have made money, you are a master. If you have not made money, you are not a master. As simple as it gets, isn't it? Similarly, today, if you want to master futures trading, in the action now, when it says buy long act now, just make a phone call, tell them Bank Nifty futures buy long act now. Whichever script you are trading, just tell the name. Similarly, later at some point here it will be written as sell short act now. One more phone call, you tell them Bank Nifty futures sell short act now. Just read what's written there. They will understand the language. They will place the order. And you do this 7 times in a row, it means you have mastered futures trading as well. So this is the reality, gentlemen. Today you can go talk to any experienced trader, any stockbroker for that matter, because when it comes to practical trading, this is all that you're going to do. If this is all that you're going to do, then this is all that you're supposed to learn. And today, if you're trying to learn anything more than this, then I think you're trying to waste your time. If you people have understood this reality and if you agree with this, then it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. So don't waste your time anymore. Start trading and start earning money. But then when I say this, some of you may be thinking, do we have to watch it the whole day? No, you don't have to watch it the whole day. Once every 30 minutes, if you can come check this action information, that is more than enough. And whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply place orders. And above that, there is this preparation here, because much in advance in the preparation, it will be very clearly written as get ready to buy call option, get ready to buy put option, get ready to exit call option. At least 15 to 30 minutes in advance, it will tell you what trade you're going to do next. So when you know what trade you're going to do next, you can prepare yourself accordingly. So this is how this entire intelligence works. And then today, for this action information to give you an entry or an exit, there are some multiple signals at work here. Now, which are these multiple signals? Let's have a look. You can see here the intraday 3 speed signal, the intraday 3 long signal, the intra-week long signal, and so on. Multiple signals are at work. Similarly, for an exit, intraday 3 speed signal, the major zigzag, the long signal edge point. Now, what are the benefits of having these many signals here? The reason is, now when the price is moving, now there are certain types of movement which these signals identify. Certain type of movement the intraday 3 speed signal identifies. The other certain type of movement, intraday 3 long signal or the intra-week long signal will identify. There are some cases where normally there is no entries when there is a big movement. These zigzag breakouts and breakdowns will identify the entry for you. So in any given market conditions, for you to get the right entry and right exit, these signals are at work. But today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to learn all these things. Your job is to just follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Today you'll learn to make money in trading, to earn money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now what are these 1, 2, 3 easy steps? The first step, just add your favorite stock or index in Dynamic Live. Just add it on the screen. Second step, check what the Dominic Method action information is telling you to do. Whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply place orders, start trading, and start making money. So this is how easy it is, gentlemen. So this is how one can start trading and start earning money. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention. So today, let's go have a look at this Dynamic Live in the real-time market, and let us try to understand how really easy it is and how one can benefit from it. Now for that, I request any of you to suggest me any of your favorite stock so we can see what this Dynamic Live is telling us to do as of now. Now, first thing, for you to select any of your favorite stock or index here, all that you have to do here is just come and click on this favorites here. Now, once you click on this favorites, what will happen is a drop down will appear. You can go select any of your favorite stock or index. Let us say we select Yes Bank. Now, here is S Bank. Now, in this S Bank, as you can see here, the action is telling us stay tuned for the next trade. It means there is no trading opportunity as of now. It has told us to buy a put option somewhere at this point in time. You can see here, this is a zigzag breakout that I was talking about earlier, which gave us an entry. Now after the entry, there is a big downtrend that has happened. But as the downtrend happened, right at the bottom, there is a zigzag caution that has appeared, because of which it has made us exit the trade. Now after that, it is now telling us stay tuned for the next trade. It means there is no trade as of now, just wait there. Later at some point, it will tell you buy call option now or buy put option now. That is when you can go ahead and start trading in S Bank. This is the case of S Bank. Let us check some other script. Any script that you want to check. Now one Mr. Sukumaran wants to check about SBI. Let us check what's happening in SBI. As you can see here in SBI, it is telling us to hold call option. But then in this particular trade, when this golden arrow mark, that is the speed signal, appeared pointing upward, there is a one point that we will check before we did the trade. And if we had checked that point, then we wouldn't have done this trade. And that concept is called as Tenkai signal. We wouldn't have done this call option. Okay, so this is the case of SBI. If you are holding on to SBI, then nothing to worry, Mr. Sukumaran. We just have to hold on to it. At some point, it will be very clearly written as exit, call, and buy a put option. That is when we will go ahead and exit the trade and call option. But until then, you can stick on to it. This is the case of SBI. Let us check what's happening in, let us say, Tata Motors. Now here is the case of Tata Motors. You can see here. Now just now at 12 o'clock, it has told us buy put option now. As we are speaking here, it is telling us to buy put option now. The price is exactly at the time, the entry price. It is at 99.55 now. So at this point in time, now one can enter into futures, take a short position, or one can buy a put option. But if you are planning to buy a put option, now all that you have to do is select the right strike price. So let's say we picked the 92 strike price here. So 92 strike price, we can go ahead and buy a put option. So this is how easy it is. Now all that you are doing is select your favorite stock or index in this dynamic live. Come and check what this Dominic Method action information is telling you to do, and whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply place orders, start trading, and start earning money. And today, when you have access to these intelligence, there are some very unique benefits as a trader that you can draw from it. Now what are the benefits? Let's have a look. In the meantime, Mr. Kruth Parmer has texted saying that yesterday he bought a Bank Nifty call option at 165, and today he has sold it at around 210. Beautiful profit, Kruth. Congratulations. I wish you more profits to come by your way. Right? Very good trade. So let us see what are the benefits as a trader that you can draw from it. Now these are all some of the major benefits. Like from here on, when it comes to taking an entry or an exit, there won't be any more confusion. As people were going through all those technical tension, fundamental confusion, and advisory stress, all those things will be deleted here, and without any confusion, with complete confidence, you will be able to enter and exit from a trade, because you know that it gives you the right entry and right exit in any given market condition. And when not to enter, when not to exit, even that is automatically identified. You don't have to worry. You don't have to waste your time taking others' advice, listening to gossips and all these things. Just follow, and it will automatically avoid you from doing such trades. And when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price to select, now even that is automatically identified here. And the best part here is the preparation, because it prepares you in advance. You will know what trade you're going to do next. And the best thing that can happen for any trader today is the action information, because it directly tells you what you are supposed to do. It doesn't know whether you are a beginner. It doesn't know whether you are an experienced trader. It doesn't know anything about your background. But the only thing that it does here is it will treat anyone and everyone as a beginner. So it will directly tell you what you are supposed to do. Buy call option now. It means just buy it now. Buy put option now. Exit call option now. Hold call option. So very clear instructions will be given here. Remember, Dynamic Live does all the hard work for you. Your job is 100% effortless, because your job is to just place orders. Today, you can place orders through your online trading terminal or through your mobile trading applications. Or if you don't know how to operate them, just one phone call to your stockbroker and you'll be able to start trading. And today, for you to start trading, there is no need of in-depth training. A simple basic training is more than enough. And as I told you in the beginning, any one of you can implement it, even if you are a beginner, experienced trader, working professional, housewife, retired people, stockbrokers, even tips and calls providers, even analysts have joined us in the past. I mean to say that anyone and everyone can implement this. But remember, all that we want you people to do here is just implement it mechanically. Just implement it as it is told. And as long as you're doing that, you are here for some serious profits. So these are all the benefits. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention here. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, now what is the cost? What is the price? of the software. But let me tell you, sorry for the interruption here. So there is no cost, there is no price that one can bear for something precious like this. There is one thing that you people have come here to do, and that is to decide. You're all here to decide, are you ready to invest today to secure your tomorrow? Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If you're ready to do that, then let me show you what is the investment that you're supposed to make. But then before I show you, let me also tell you that you're not going to invest some big money. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you can earn from this dynamic live. But just by looking at this dynamic live in a video or in a session like this, you'll not be able to judge it completely. You'll not be able to understand its true benefits. But when you touch it, when you feel it, when you open it, when you run it in the real-time market, when you do some trades, when you see the real profits in front of your eyes, that is the day you will realize the actual benefits of this dynamic live. That is the day you'll realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. And today, to make sure that all of you can first get your hands on it to understand its true benefits, today to make sure that every trader can reap the benefits of this dynamic live for the first time ever in the last 12 years. Let me repeat this. For the last 12 years, for the first time ever, the management at Dominic Group has come up with a very big special offer. And what is the offer? Let's have a look. Today, you can get this dynamic live by investing just 8,000 rupees plus GST, and you get it for 1 month. But remember, this special offer is valid only for a first month subscription, because the original price of this dynamic live here is 4,39,000 rupees for 12 months. But today you are getting it at just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month, so that you can touch it, feel it, run it, trade in the real-time market, do some trades, earn some money, and it is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back the investment that you have made here. And there have been many people who have been requesting us for trial. Now all your request has been answered with this special offer here, so that you can get your hands on it to understand its true benefits. But then also remember that special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon the offer will go and the price will rise. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start earning money, then here is the link that I have texted on the chat. Just click on this link and you'll be able to subscribe. But when I'm saying this, now some of you may be thinking that, now what happens after the first month? All right, the first month we get the special offer. What is next? Do we have to pay the complete 4,39,000 rupees? No, you don't have to do that, because there are many more other special offers coming your way. What are the offers? Let's have a look. Now these are the offers here. Like we have the presidential rights, where you get a same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, today you can invest only 1,23,000, where you get dynamic live for one entire year. And you also get a dynamic system free for lifetime. Now what is this dynamic system? Dynamic system is another intelligent software like dynamic live. It also gives you the right entry and right exit, and it helps you to do some amazing positional trades. The biggest benefit is it gives you signals and information 1 day in advance. So those people who don't have time, by hardly spending 10 to 15 minutes of your leisure time, you will be able to follow this dynamic system, and you'll be able to earn some handsome profits year after year. And you're getting it free for lifetime. You're getting almost 71% off per month on this particular plan. And then we have the privilege rights. For 6 months, you get 72,000, you get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And we have a 3 months plan at 42,000, you get dynamic live for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And at last, we have the 1 month plan at just 16,500, you get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans that are available for you to opt for from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer at just 8,000 rupees. So those people who are interested, the link is already there for you to subscribe. Now, once you have subscribed, now the technical team will send you a mail. They will take a remote access of your computer, and they will install this dynamic live and dynamic system today itself. And along with that, you can also attend an online workshop today at 5 p.m. wherein you will learn things in a bit more detail. It is a matter of 40 to 60 minutes of training that you have to go through, and after that from tomorrow you will be ready to start trading and start earning money. And let me tell you that this is not the end. Just to make sure that we handhold you completely throughout this process until you achieve your destiny there. Now every morning at 8:30 before the market opens, we organize a pre-market session. Now in that pre-market session, we will discuss when the market opens, now what are the trades that we are going to do. Any stock that you're planning to trade, you can get it clarified there. Any index that you plan to trade, we can discuss there. We can see what this dynamic live is telling us to do, and what point, what action has to be taken for during the whole day. So much before the market opens, we prepare ourselves. That is a pre-market session that you can attend every day. And then as you are watching the session every day, we have this live market session, because even in the live market, if you are trading there and if you have any doubts, you can get it clarified in the live market session. And then there is an online workshop at 5 p.m. that is organized, and you can attend these online workshops to learn it once again, to understand it even better. The more you go through us, the more we do hand holding of yours, then achieving your end goal becomes very, very easy. So these are all the benefits here, gentlemen. This is all about today's session. If you have any other questions or doubts, you can ask me now. And those people who are interested to join, the link is already there for you to subscribe. Now, Mr. Sandeep Dikshit wants to know, tell me the current position of Bank Nifty, sell or buy. Let us go check what's happening in Bank Nifty. I'm trying to open Bank Nifty. Let us see. Now, here is a case of Bank Nifty. Now, you can see here the action is telling us stay tuned for the next trade. Early in the morning, it had told us right at the top, it told us exit call option now. That is where even Mr. Kruth has exited, and he has texted us in the chat saying that at what price he has exited his call option. But after that, it is telling us stay tuned for the next trade. But the preparation is telling us get ready to buy a call option. But after that, the price has managed to decrease further. But then if the price decreases even a bit further, then it will definitely tell us to buy a put option. So we have to wait until it tells us. Now, Mr. Nitesh wants to check Asian Paint. Now, here is a case of Asian Paint. As you can see here, even in Asian Paint, it is telling us to hold call option as of now. There is a point where it has told us to buy a call option. The time and price was, that is 30th June today morning at 9:30. It has told you to buy a call option. The price was 1,714, and after that the price has managed to come down, and now it is trading at 1,690. But still, the action information is telling you to hold call option. So hold on to it. Don't panic. You don't have to have any fear. Just hold on to it. Wait until it very clearly tells you exit call option now. That is when you can go ahead and exit the trade. Now he also wants to check Bharti Airtel. Now this is the case of Bharti Airtel. In Bharti Airtel, you can see here, it has just told us to buy a put option, Mr. Nitesh. You can see here just now it has told us to buy a put option. Now earlier, if you had a call option right at the top, there is a zigzag caution. Now during the session, I showed you the multiple signals. So this zigzag caution is one of those signals which gives us a very early exit right at the top. And today it has made us exit right at the top. And now it is also telling us to buy a put option. So once you buy a put option, just hold on to your put option. Now strike price, you can see here 540 strike price. As the price comes down closer to this intraday 3 long signal, that is when it may ask you to exit the put option. So be prepared there. So Mr. Sampath Kumar wants to check about Nifty. Let's check Nifty. So there's a case of Nifty here. Even in Nifty, you can see here, it says stay tuned for the next trade. There is no trade as of now. But the preparation is telling us get ready to buy a call option. But if the price manages to decrease even a bit further, then it will definitely tell you to buy a put option. So be prepared. But as of now, there is no trade in Nifty. Mr. Devajit, this is the case of Nifty. You have asked for Nifty. Mr. Rajesh Kumar wants me to talk in Hindi. Definitely, Mr. Rajesh Kumar, आपका जो भी सवाल है आप पूछ सकते हो. आप अपना सवाल टेक्स्ट कर दीजिए. मैं आपको हिंदी में ही जवाब दूंगा राजेश जी. Mr. Chandrasekharan wants to check Ashok Leyland. Let us check Ashok Leyland. All that I'm trying to do is select the favorite stock by clicking on this favorites here. So once I do that, I get this drop down where I can select this. So once I've selected Ashok Leyland, my job is to only come look at the action information. Now just hold on, you can see here. The action information says exit, call and buy a put option. So it has just told us to buy a put option at around 12 o'clock. The price is still at around the entry price. Now one can definitely enter into a put option in Ashok Leyland. Once you have entered, now as these dynamic system caution keeps appearing, and if we are in a good profit in our put option, we have to secure our profits. Now how to secure profits in options trading? Now, these are some of the things that you will get to learn in the online training. And wait until it tells you to exit put option now. When it is written there, that is when you can go ahead and exit the trade. Mr. Manjunath Nanjunda Rao wants to check about Ruchi Soya. Let us check Ruchi Soya. Here is a case of Ruchi Soya. Now once I have selected in the favorites, now once again my job is to just come and look at the action information. Just hold on for a few seconds until this opens up. Now in the meantime, Mr. Sanjay Lal Chandani wants to know how much is the accuracy in options trading. Now, Mr. Sanjay, now one thing that we are working towards here, as I told you, there are many people today in these tough times, they have lost their job and striving to earn income through trading, right? And especially trading futures and options. So all that we are trying to help them achieve here is to earn some regular income. So if someone is following this dynamic live, we expect them to earn regular income month after month. Now, when you start trading in options and by following this Dominic method in dynamic live, as you implement it mechanically for one entire month, eventually you end up with profits end of the month. There is no question of ending up with the minus at the end of the month. But during the month, you will come across lot many trades, and in all these trades, you will start seeing results like gain, gain, minus gain, gain, minus, minus, gain, gain. So all these things will definitely happen, but then you know that this is a business like any other business on this planet. Let us just assume that you have a business, let's say that you have a hotel, and in this hotel you are doing some business from the last 10 years and you are getting some very good profits out of the business here. But then tell me, is there no expense in your business? There is rent that you have to pay, there is a raw material that you have to purchase, there is the electricity bill, there is the salaries, right? So lot many expenses are there. Only when you do those expenses you will get the income. So similarly, even in this business of trading using dynamic live in options, with gain, gain, minus, minus, gain, gain, and all these things, the end will eventually be a very big gain. And month after month, one can start earning regular income out of it. Mr. Sukumaran has texted saying that yesterday he bought a 21,600 call option at 230 rupees and today he has exited at 370 rupees. Well, you don't have to thank me, Mr. Sukumaran. I have to congratulate you for having done this trade. I have to congratulate you for having followed the dynamic life, the Dominic method religiously. And so because of that, because of your dedication there, you have today earned some handsome profit here. And I congratulate you. I wish you all the very best, and I wish you that you will earn more profits, in the coming days. All right, you have entered at intraday 3 speed signal, and then you have exited at intraday 3 long signal edge. Perfect trade, Mr. Sukumar. I hope I have answered all your questions. Is there any other questions remaining? If there is anything, then please text me fast. All right, looks like there are no doubts. So, gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. If anyone is interested, the link is already there for you to subscribe. So thank you all of you for joining today's session. Very good afternoon to all of you. See you on the other side at 5 p.m. in the online workshop. Until then, good day to all of you, and thank you once again for joining this session.